Today I wanted to show you how I created this makeup look. This is for a little bit of a date night. Now I've based this look around this new palette that I've got from Sigma Beauty, and it's the warm neutrals. So the shades I've used are these gorgeous sort of pinky burgundy colours, and these are some of the shades through here, a couple of the matte shades, but also these really nice shimmer shades that I've added to the eye as well. And I've also, the other reason I've gone for these colours, I mean it is on my shirt, but I've also received this gorgeous bag from Teddy Blake, New York. It is absolutely stunning. Look at the detail. So this is Italian leather, made in Italy. It is beautiful. I'll show you the little clasp. Sorry, I should put that on film. Little clasp. Check out the inside. Just the detail, the workmanship, the interior design. It is just beautiful, beautiful. It has to be my most favorite bag that I've got. Probably the best bag I have. The quality is outstanding. And this is like a little fur detail. The color, it's called the Dana, or Dana, and it's 11-inch one. It is in, the color is called Plume. So it's this beautiful burgundy shade. So when I've finished showing you this makeup look, so let's jump into the makeup look, I will show you my outfit and the other reason why this bag looks so good with what I'm wearing. Beginning my skin prep today, I'm using some products from Banish. This is a toner, and it is a pore shrinker toner, so it'll help to minimize the pores. It's got a groovy little container there to help, it's nice and easy to get the product out, and it's got a bit of a watermelon scent. So I'm going to use also one of their moisturizing creams as well. This is the vitamin C cream by Banish. It's really nice and lightweight, and it feels beautiful on the skin. So I'm just massaging that in, making sure I get my neck. And then their instant eye lift. This is a brightening eye cream, and I'm using it under my eyes, over my eyes, and as you can see, a little bit on my lips. I always put the residual on my lips, and then I'm actually going to place a little bit through the middle there of my forehead. Heading in with a primer today, I'm using the one by Makiage. This is the No Filter primer, so it's really neat. I'm pressing it on with my fingers, and it really feels like I've already got like a filter on. I love it. So a great way to prepare your base for your foundation. Staying with Makiage, I'm using their foundation as well. Now this foundation is the 075, and it is the Woke Up Like This. So there's a lot of videos on this one. I find a little bit goes a long way. So as you can see, I'm just using a very small amount on my hand, placed it on the brush, and I'm just going through the center of my face first, and just using the brush a little bit like a sort of beauty blender, and just blending that right in. This is their brush, and it is the 100 foundation blending brush. It's beautiful, nice and soft, works so well with this foundation. And as you can see, I'm just building it up little by little. I don't want too much. See how much is still on my hand, and look how much it just you know, really blends well, and there's so much of it. So very buildable with its coverage, and I would suggest just go in really easy with it. Don't overdo it. I feel it looks really nice as a sheer coverage, but that's just my opinion. And I'm just putting the residual up over my ears there, and just making sure I get my cheeks as well, because they are a little bit red. This is the MCO Beauty. This is the contour wand. I'm still using this because it is still, it hasn't finished yet. I'm trying not to buy any more products unless I really actually have to. So this is my contour at the minute, and I'm using the BK Beauty brush. This is the 109. I'm pretty sure it's the 109. It's the baby version. Yes, it is. It's the 109, and it is just perfect for pressing in that contour, and it's a little bit more delicate than, say, the 101, which is the larger foundation brush. So it just works so well. I am loving these brushes. They are amazing. They are linked in my Shop My Should You Like to Have a Look. So just placing this in exactly where I've placed those dots, I'm just blending it in to create that nice warmth to my skin, and also give my face a little bit of shape. I just cleaned up down my nose there so it wasn't there. This is the Pony Cosmetics. This is the Brow Magic. Love it because it has one of the spoolie ones at one end and then the color at the other. If you know me, I really love a product that has that spoolie wand, because I feel I love placing the product in, but then I also like to be able to comb out those brows. Then I'm going to go in with one of the first Sigma Beauty products that I'm using today, and this is their brow, it's the Tint and Tame brow gel. I love a good brow gel because it does help keep them in place and trains them to stay up. Now for my eye prime, this is a base primer by Sigma, and it's an eyeshadow base primer. This is great. I'm using my finger to place this on because once again, a little bit will go a long way. So I really don't want to put too much product on my eyes, just a little bit. So this is the Warm Neutrals palette by Sigma, and I'm using the shade Passion Fruit. So it's a light sort of blush pink, and I'm using the brush that comes in the palette. This is the, so this side is the medium sweeper. So I'm just placing that color all over that mobile lid, just a little bit up into the crease there, and just really running it all the way through the eye and eye socket. So very easy. I'm not having to do too much, just nice and easy. Then I'm taking the same, another brush, a little bit more detailed BK Beauty one, and I'm taking the color Chilies. Now this is more of a burgundy, a deeper shade, and I'm using, once I placed it on with the more detailed brush, I've turned the Sigma brush around and I'm using the blending crease. So this is just to blend it right up into that brow bone and really diffuse the color. But I did want this nice bright color, and you'll see why, well, you'll know why, because it actually matches really well with my shoes and my bag. So the theme is a little bit burgundy in styling. So once again, place that color, and then I'm using this blending brush to diffuse it out. And I'm going back and forth quite a few times just to make sure it really is nice and diffused. I want this to sort of give me that pop of like drama, nice dark color, but I do want it to look like it matches in and is nice and blended. So just running it through. This is where I'm just checking both eyes. So I have got my brows raised, and I'm just making sure that they're similar. I know they're never going to be exactly perfect, so similar is enough for me. Running a small amount of that lovely color underneath my eye as well to create a little bit of definition. Then I went back in with that lighter color first, the Passion Fruit, and just ran it through the socket line, again to make sure there's no harsh lines. Using the Rumi Cosmetics, this is the eyeliner in black. So you know me, I don't normally use black, but because this is date night, wanted to be a little bit more dramatic. But I'm only placing it into that waterline and right into the inner corner of that waterline, and a small amount on the bottom lash line, just to add a little bit of weight, but I didn't want to take away from the eyeshadow colors. Using my finger, I've dipped into, it's called Beaming. It's the first shimmer that we're using. It's a really gorgeous pink shade. And then I'm going to use Charmer, which is a lighter one, just to create that little bit of highlight on the inner corner of the eye and really make those eyes pop. I love using the finger because it means that it sticks straight to my finger and goes straight to my eyelid without any fallout. So a really easy way to put on shimmer is to use your finger. I'm just using a mascara that I've got in my drawer. It's one of my sort of affordable dupes. I'm not sure if you heard that, that's my dog outside. And this is by Ox. It's a Kmart brand. Sparkling Rose is what it's called. I'm pretty sure it's a dupe for Charlotte Tilbury. Now, another gorgeous Sigma product. This is a corrector. So I love the fact there's two shades in this, and I mix the two. And I'm using this brush. This is fast becoming, I think, my favorite brush. It is by BK Beauty. It's called the Angie Hot and Flashy range, and it's the A506. And it's like a little paw, a fluffy little paw, and it's so delicate for under that eye area. It is absolutely perfect. I did place a little bit of that down the nose as well. Going in with the Charlotte Tilbury, this is the Airbrush bronzer in number 2. I love this bronzer, it's perfect shade for me, and I'm just going over where we did that cream contour earlier. Staying with Charlotte Tilbury now, I'm using the Pillow Talk blush and just placing that on the high points of my cheeks there. I've gone in with a little bit more of that foundation just to blend out the edges of that concealer, just so it's nice and diffused and it's not too sort of stark. And this is a gorgeous wet lip oil by Sigma. So that's the final look. So I really hope you liked this makeup look and you could follow along, and I will now show you why this bag looks so good with the rest of my outfit. So I am wearing this gorgeous little t-shirt here. This is by Karl Lagerfeld. Had it for quite some time, so it does prove that if you buy something that's a little bit more, it's going to last forever. Love the little bit of bling detail. I've paired it with this faux leather pencil skirt. It has a little split up the side. This one is from Pagani. I love it. It has a bit of give, and it sort of ruches a little bit through here, so it just makes you sort of feel a little bit nipped in. Works well with my figure. I am a little bit more broad, but I do need that sort of nip in through the waist. I've paired it with these shoes. So as you can see, these shoes go absolutely perfect with my little plume bag. They are a gorgeous paint and leather shoe by Glassons. They've got the pointy heel, the pointy toe, sorry, and the kitten heel. Very, very cute. So there we have it. That's my outfit. Hope you enjoyed the video.